Well, while we're getting set up, option to grab a bolster since we're here and we have them. But like I said, it's just, an option if you want to try it or not. It does help with the practice, but it doesn't have to necessarily change it specifically. It's just one of those things like, if you got something, we just using it. So, it's like being at home, like, what do I do with this? It's like, and then I could tell you, just figure something out. I want to say, you already paid for class, girl. You might as well try to use everything that's back there now. It's like, which side is the side? It's like, over there. Just anything on that side. On the way. Yeah, yeah. All right, well, as we're aware, we are filming for the month of December, so just in case you're unable to make it into the studio, the classes will still be online. So that's why I'm saying, like, even if you don't have a bolster, but you got, something bolstery, it's like you can still do everything that we doing without having to be here if you can't come. But, I would be sad if I didn't see anybody, but, energetically we're connecting with everybody. Huh? Yes, it is. And then too, if you like on Instagram or not, they have the link tree is on there, so then they have that. You just click and click. All right. Am I good to go? Mute all of this here. My feet are cold. Yeah, yeah. All right, well, while we're getting set up, I think we're still good to go. We got our bolster, our blankets, we got our 2 blocks. And then we just tapping into how we are seated. So checking your glutes, checking your hips, talking to your hips, talking to your glutes, talking to your legs, everything connected to the thing. We're just working it all out. And if you have anything that's, worrisome to you or something you want to tap into, let me know. And as far as the music, just because we streaming, I don't know how open we're going to be to hearing what everybody wanted to listen to, but, we'll see what's up. We good? No? Yes? Yes, no, maybe so? Keep it like this or change it? Okay. It's kind of falling off, though. Hold on. Yes, no, maybe so? Hey. All right, well, we are in this thing. Hey, 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 hey. So just, again, tapping in with how we're seated, seeing how you feel. Does it feel okay? Does it just feel comfortable? Does it feel a little bit more than comfortable? Are you going for comfort and that's not where you at? We want to see what all of those little things are. So that's why we, again, have all of our props. We're trying to use everything as much as we can so we can integrate using these things here into our regular lives. So we want yoga everywhere we are. So again, if we never, ever see each other again, if we're going to see each other again and how we feel, because we're like, she said to do what? And it's gonna be like the beat, dum, 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 pow. Like, man, that really helped a little bit. It's gonna keep helping a little bit and a little bit and a little bit more until it's gonna be like, girl, I got this. And then you're gonna be teaching your own yoga classes, okay? So you're gonna be the next healer in your households. Somebody back hurt that you know, and you're gonna tell them one thing, and you know, they gonna be giving you free lunch and all type of stuff. You're gonna get cookies you wasn't ready for, all type of stuff, okay? So be the next one to give up the goodies, the goodness. So we got the goodies and the goodness up in here. So hips, again, checking in with your hips. We call this our dip and scoop. You take your hand, you dip it underneath your cheek, and you scoop your glutes out. So you gotta scoop them and move them. They all glutes move. Don't do your glutes like that. Everybody got enough glutes to move. So move your glutes, hit both sides, drop them, sink them down. We're gonna talk to that navel, pulling that navel back towards the spine and taking the rest of the body. Drop down in. We're gonna lift it up. So we're taking everything and lifting, and then we're gonna open up the chest as much as we can. So if you got your little wig on like I do, move it out the way. And then open up those shoulders. So spread the shoulders, and then we're gonna relax the palms towards our knees. And then we'll tap in what that breath automatically feels like before somebody kind of instructs you either way. We just want to make sure we're not holding on to that breath. We don't want to hold on to it unless it's super, super intentional. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and take an inhale, breathing in through the nose. See if you can get a little taller. Holding on for a second, and then slow with your exhale. Noticing what happens to the body, what changes. So breathing in. And then slow with the exhales. Breathing in. And then breathing out. So take a few more inhales and exhales. Maybe that inhale goes through the mouth and then out the nose, or in the nose, out the mouth. Always, if that sound wants to come out, let it. And if you felt like you did your 3, we're going to do one more. So breathe in. And then breathing out. So practicing those inhales and those exhales really, 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 really hard, really helps us with the movement. The inhale is going to do one thing, and the exhale is going to do something else. So we don't want to miss out on either one of those. And we came here to move, even if it's just moving from your mat to the back of the classroom to put your stuff up. You still came, and we did that. So we're not rejecting anything, so it's all good. Inhale, exhale. Let's take it back and bring it back. So we're going to start rolling through those shoulders, keeping the hands on the knees. So we are very much focused on alignment. You're going to get the strength, you're going to get the power, you're going to get to do every shape in the yoga book. Once you align your body and figure out your whys, your hows, your this, that's, and the thirds, okay? We're going to find out the fourths too. So we're going all the way there. So we got hands we got palms up, hands relaxed, shoulders back, chest is lifted. We're going to take the elbows, so keep them close to the body. We're going to just open up those hands here just to see what that feels like. If you feel that elbow wanting to reach out because you feel like it has more, don't. Leave it and lock it. If you feel that, keep feeling whatever that feeling is. So keep the chest, keep the shoulders. We're going to spread those fingertips. So actively activate that palm. Like we got the class set up where I can't get interactive. I'll come and check them hands for you because we want to power up. All right, so power up, lift up, take a breath in, and then exhale to reach those hands out. So trying to open up the top of the body, all the shoulders, talking to the shoulders. Take a breath. And then exhale for the elbows to come back in. So lining up that body, seeing what it feels like. We're not forcing anything specific. We're just going with the instructions. So take a breath. And then exhale to reach out. Take a breath in. And then exhale for the elbows. So we'll get ourselves a little rotation. So take a breath in. And then exhale to reach those fingertips out. And then we're going to rotate through the shoulders. So going through those palms. If you notice the body starts to do anything else so you can get more turn, don't. So keep the lift and just go through that rotation. No specific time frame on those, but then go until you feel something. You feel a little something, something. Hold the something, something. And then let your exhale take you out of that. So your last little rotation, wherever it's going to take you, is where it's at. Take that breath in. And then exhale to turn the palms up. So we got the palms turned up. We got the fingertips reached out. We got the chest. We got a little chin. We got a nice long neck. Take an inhale. And then exhale to reach the hands up, 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 up. We're going for palms toward each other, toward. If they touch, go ahead, go for the toward. Take a breath. And then exhale for those palms to come in towards the center. Elbows, 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 lining up with the body. Take your time and just slide, 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 and then hands coming to the knees. So we go slow and intentional on purpose, All right, we got elbows. So elbows, we're going to take the elbows, take the hands out. We're going to take the fingertips to reach them out. We're going to take a breath in. And then exhale to lift up. So lift up, reach up. We're going palms toward each other. If you got the reach, you got the press. Even if they don't touch, they are pressing toward each other. We got a little something. Maybe we go for a little grip. So we can just drop those fingertips into each other. Take a breath in to lift up. And then exhale to bring it down. So we're going to keep the hands this time. See how that feels. So holding on with the hands and then elbows, elbows, elbows. And then just keep going to that slow release down to the knees. So we got a little something happening in the shoulders. The chest stays lifted. And then we're going to go with the neck. So we'll just take the neck over side to side. Taking your time, and again, using it to look back. But if you have to change what your spine is doing, that's not what your body wants. So again, we try to look behind us. It's almost like you driving, you're trying to get something out the back seat. You know you're not supposed to be, but you're really looking. So we'll see if we can get something out the back seat real quick. So give yourself one more on each side. Yes, it's important. Do we have to go this slow? Yes. And so we back towards that center. So we know the neck works, we got the chest, we got everything connected to it for the functionality of it. If we didn't, we'd be right here. Go this way, and then we ain't learned nothing. Boom. So lock your pieces. And now we're going to take the hands out in front of us. So that strong palm, bow. Strong palm, boom. Chest. So you got to lift the chest and push it through the arms. Keep up with the neck. Take a breath. And then exhale to reach out. Don't reach down. Reach out. Out, 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 out. Talk to the hips. And if that out, out, out sounds like ow, 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 I'll say it for you. Breathe in. And then exhale. Bring it back and then bring it up. Why not? Breathing in and up. And then exhale, turn the palms and then come down. So notice all of that little roll you back right towards that center. All right. So again, those elbows we talked about, that's here. Those are the same ones that stay close. Stay with the hands and they go for the reach. So we got the hand, chest, neck, and chin. Take a breath. And then exhale to reach out. Go for out, 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 out. While you out, if you want to reach up, see what that's talking about? If you want to try to reach it down, go slow with the reach down. So find your little zone you want to hold on to. You got one more breath while you're there. And then your exhale brings you back and up, 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 reach it, reach it, reach it. Take your time to turn the palms and reach on down. So we call it our melt zone. We don't want to just drop because we know the hands and the arms can drop. We want to do everything intentionally. So bringing those arms back in front of us, lining the body back up. We're going to work through those ankles a little bit. So shimmy through the ankles on both sides. So if it's a leg underneath it, see if it even moves while the leg is there. Can I get some activity? The toes start to numb up on you. You don't know that until they start moving, and then you got cryptic toes, okay? So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do the little flip. So get whatever leg was behind you in front. And get your wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ankles, ankles, ankles. And then we got legs out in front of us. So up and out. So get the leg up. Get it up. Don't slide it. Don't drag it. Lift it. If you feel like that lift is giving you a hard time, you want to know that. So get that lift up and that kick out. Get another lift up and another kick out. And extend, push through the heels of the feet. Again, wiggle through those toes, spread the toes, lift the chest. So with those arms and chest, we'll take the hands out in front of us, taking a breath. And then exhale to reach out. So don't reach for the toes yet. The toes are coming. Reach out past the toes. Past, past, past. And then take a breath in. And then exhale to relax the shoulders to bring the hands down. They're going to stop wherever they stop. They're going to stop wherever they stop. Don't force anything. Go for your zone. You want more out of wherever you stretch and press the chest out. So you can press the chest out, lift the chin. Or if you want to go for a little bit more of that melt zone and it feels good to you, you can release the chest. Relax the shoulders. So again, find the zone, melt into it, breathe and breathe. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, we'll pull the shoulders back. Lift the head, lift the chest, and then lift the body. Let the core do the rest of the work. Piece it out. So we're going to hit it again. Now arms and arms. So we already activated, ready for a reach. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Take a breath. And then exhale to reach out. Reach out first. Up and out, up and out, up and out. And then exhale, relaxing the hands down towards wherever they stop. And when you want more, you go for more. You breathe in first. And then go for your other zone. It might be even just releasing the elbows toward the knees. Maybe the back doesn't do anything else. You go from straight arms to a little bent elbow, a little something, something. If it's more than that, then it just goes in the center. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, we start to lift those pieces up. So roll the shoulders back this time. Lift the head. Lift the chest. And then arms, boom, boom, boom. So find that lift in the leg. We got length in the leg. We got lift in the leg. We got length. We got lift. So use that next leg. We'll go for the right leg. We're going to lift it and then bring it back. So plant that thing right in the center. Try not to have it go too far over or come in. We want to find that same line so we have a nice little space between us. So option, option. Whether you have a block, you got a couple books you're not reading, put a scrunchie, a paper bag, something, get you something sturdy, okay? So if you're at the house, find you something, okay? The option here, the reason why we're using this too, is so we can, again, work at lining up the body. So we want this just to help with that alignment. We don't want the toes to roll in. We don't want the foot too far in. We need that nice little space in between, okay? If you feel your ankle rolling in or almost squeezing that block, you want to know that, okay? So plant those toes, big toe and baby toe, press into the floor. This leg is doing all its own work, so it doesn't need our hands, all right? Taking that right hand on the inside of that right leg. My elbow is what's going to be pressing, not pushing. This is pushing it. I want to be able to press into it while this leg stays strong. So keep pushing the toes down. Use that right elbow. Look, they done took us all over the place. It was instrumentals. Now they got us in our feelings, okay? I didn't mean it. So we got the chest, we got the arm, right? We're taking that left hand, left shoulder, left shoulder is rolling back to find somewhere on the floor. It might be fingertips touching the floor. It might look just like that. It could be the palm, or you have another block. Can go right behind you. So I should be touching the floor. I should reach back behind you. So let that left side kind of touch you. See if it feels good. Does it feel good to just reach back and then press the hand down towards the floor? Keep that gaze going over that left shoulder. So keep looking back, keep pressing, gently pressing, of course. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, take the head, take the shoulder, take the chest back towards the center. Start to line the spine back up. And now with that right hand, we'll release it off to the right side. And then the left hand, power it up. Go for the reach over just to see. If it's reaching over here nicely, let that elbow get to the knee. Or maybe it goes past the knee. Or maybe it goes past the knee. Or maybe it goes past the knee. So talk to it right now. See what the zone is feeling. Lift the chest. And then find what that hand wants to do. Maybe it wants to sit back here. Maybe it wants to reach back. Maybe it wants to reach up. So there is a lot of openness when it comes to the therapeutic aspect of this yoga. Because everybody's body's not going to feel the same every day. So we're feeling something on this side. So we're going to keep gently feeling that. Like I said, share my life. Look, they're going to ban us. Look, here we go. Let's take a breath. And then exhale, start to bring the chest back. Before we release this hand, everything just slides, takes its time. It's all right. We're still active with this other leg. We're going to switch it out. So we call this our gas pedal. So we're going to gas pedal with that right foot. Make sure the ankle is all right. Back of the ankle is all right. And then use that last little lift. Okay. And get your push on. All right. My thigh is thick right here. That's why but the block works. Okay. Lock your block. So switch the other foot. So get your lift, feel your lift. Feel where that feel is coming from. I feel a little something in my hip. I want to know that. So once I know it, up and then push. And since we put our block here again, helping us with that alignment, get that leg in there. Don't let that knee drop out. So bring it in. Activate it with that other foot. So those toes are lifted, the heel is pressed. And then left elbow, left knee, or left inner thigh, however you want to look at it. Activated hand, and then that right shoulder. The chest is still lifted, so take that breath. And then exhale for that twist. So twisting that right shoulder back. Again, maybe hand finding the floor or finding that reach back. So see what it's saying. What is it saying once we do this on this side? And if you tried it with the hand on the floor, maybe just try it for a half a second with the hand reached out. Just go. Bring it back. Uh-oh, it's already up and back. Maybe just bring it up and over. Look at us. Look at that. Boom. So as much as we can instruct every little piece and put this one right here and this and that, most of it's going to end up being a flow. How is this feeling natural to my body? Something is pressed, something is lifted. And my breath, I'm never holding it unless it's intentional. Keep that chest lifted, stay with it. Breathing in. And then your exhale brings you back. Chest is lifted, core is engaged, everything is flowy. The arms could be specific, or they can just float themselves back on towards the start. So with that other active leg, we're going to lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, and boom, bring it back. So check in with the feet. With the block being right here, you can turn it to the side so the legs don't end up too close. So we'll go with the block right here. And again, this is always block or no block, all right? With the inner thighs, we're going to activate those inner thighs to really bring the legs back in toward each other. So the legs always got to work. Hands wherever it feels comfortable. So if you want to go here, you can be here, you can be here, you can be in front, you can be here. So wherever you feel comfortable, find you a zone, hold on to something, take the chest away from the kneecaps and lift them up. We want to go with the toes, so we lift those toes up and give ourselves just a gentle tilt back. So if the hands, wherever they are, lock in. So hold on, give yourself just a little movement here. You can go from bent elbows to lengthened arms. And again, yoga is about what? Trust. So not just trusting me, trust yourself. So she said, squeeze my legs, I'm doing that part. I'm lifting my chest up, I'm doing it. I got some chin in the air, I'm doing it. So take one more inhale. And then exhale, press the feet to the floor, lift the chest to come back towards the start. Oh yeah. So we go one more time, take a breath in. And then exhale, we'll just take that little release back. Option to keep the feet on the floor, see how that feels, or you can go with the lifted toes. If you got both hands, if you want to see what it feels like to go without the hands, go with one, maybe, go with two. But if those legs is working, you ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Give it one more inhale. And then exhale, slow to bring it back. Oh, you said slow to bring it back. You said, I want you back. We didn't mean it like that. All right, let's use this. Let's use this awareness. We're going to use our momentum, use the stuff to get up. What we working to get up without hands. There's a lot of ways to do it. Those legs can go wider. Maybe coming right here is not the magic for us all today. So it could be here, it could be wider, it could be the legs crossed to push up, it could be one behind with one in front. Work, again, it's a practice. It is a practice, but we own it. So we got the push up, lift up, we got everything we do. So with the blanket is giving us that awareness that we need for our feet. We're just going to take it back to the beginning because I don't know why they're giving us a lot of stuff we can't play. It's instrumental. All right. So with the block. So again, the block is also the same as, for real, some books. Anything that you feel is sturdy enough to hold your weight, you want that to help you again with the balance. So with the feet, spread those toes. We always say big toe, baby toe. We want the big toe working, we want the baby toe working. So, pressing the toes into the floor, pressing the heels into the floor, dropping the glutes underneath you. So if they feel like they pushing back and you standing like this, you want to take the glutes and roll it under you. So that's a little push. So we go from here to here. So we call this our stuff. This is the stuff. Keep your stuff pressed in front. So feel the difference between being pressed here and then pushing too far and then your cheeks squeeze up. Release the cheeks. Press here, it's nothing to squeeze. We're only pressing forward so it stays forward. It's flat. We lift the chest, we got everything in. So we got the toes working, we got the hips working, got everything. So we're gonna press into our left side to start to lift that right heel up. So those right toes are still pressing into the floor, for real, for real, for real. Right heel is up, for real. Keep rolling into those toes, for real. Look, we just got one toe. We just got the top of the big toe, top of the big toe, top of the big toe. Right. And then that big toe just start to come up. Don't think about it. Don't look at my big toe. Think about your big toe. Because then you know what your other toes are doing. Then you can think about what your hands are doing. It's like something starting to something, because the hands is going to do something. They can't flail, so they got to be activated some kind of way. So we got that foot up. We got that toe up. We're going to turn the toes up. So lift the toes up, 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 up. We're talking to that hip now. You get a little bit more lift in that knee. If it feels good, get you a little something. Take a breath. And then exhale, slow to bring it down. Don't look. Feel for the floor. That foot gonna slide right past that block. That big toe gonna touch the flow. And bam. So we got one side. We got the hips, we got the chest, we got all the pieces. Take a breath. And then exhale for the shift. So you're shifting the weight to the other side, getting the weight off the heel of the left foot and starting to roll to those toes. Roll to the toes. You go from all the toes to a toe, big toe. Top of the big toe, top of the big toe, still touching or not, lift it. When you're ready, lift it. If you get that toe up, now we're gonna lift the toes for real, sending the toes up towards the knee. And if height feels good, get you a little something. Keep the chest lifted. Maybe this time with the hands, we give them to each other. Relax the shoulders. All is well, don't think about it. Take a breath. And then exhale, keep the hands. We're gonna press that left foot into the floor. Press it. So with that block in between us, we're gonna keep the hands. So we keep the awareness of what's happening at the top of the body. Hand in hand, pressing. They just not chilling. They got the something. So press them, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Press into that left foot. Start to roll off that right one. Because again, when you see all these other poses and they in one foot, there is something that has to happen right before that other foot comes off. Awareness. So if we got this one, you got your little lift. If you want to turn that knee out to the side, we said if. Get you a little something, and guess what that turns into? Your tree pose. Or you can call it whatever you want. Or you can leave a leg out there. Aww. Hey. Give it a breath. And then exhale, take your time. Turn that knee first. And then bring it down. We real about that alignment here. All right, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, though. All right, let's go. Hips, shoulders, chest, and chin. Take a breath. And exhale for the shift to the other side. So whichever one you didn't do, unless you want to really practice your other side again. But find that roll, find that lift, find your rotation. And again, option to keep it or press that foot against the leg. Yeah, hips stay in front of you. Don't let the glutes push back. Take one more breath, go for it. And then exhale, if that foot is connected, go for the release. Lift the toes, bring that hip, and then press that foot. Relaxing through the shoulders to release the hands. We'll take those palms open towards the front. I'm gonna rotate through those shoulders a little bit. I'm gonna take those palms and start to press them back towards each other. Now again, don't lose the stuff to do the thing. So if you think pushing something is gonna make the hands get closer, even if they did, that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for this, and push. We're going palms toward each other, whether they touch or not, they still going that way. If they touch it, press, 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 squeeze. Squeeze the shoulders and then reach the hands. Now we said if they were squeezing, what if they not? Can I still do it? Yeah. Push, push, squeeze. Whew. So So we got all the stuff. Keep using those feet. You want more, lift the chin, lift the chest. I would drop my head back further, but I told you I had a wiggle. Take a breath. And then exhale when we're coming back. Don't release the hands yet. It's no pop zone. So we relax the shoulders and roll the hands out. We're going to roll those hands out in front of us, reaching them over so we can stretch that other side of the shoulder. So get your grip. Get that reach out. So reach it, reach it, reach it. Flip it. And find that lift in the elbows. Stretching all the way through that wrist. Take a breath. And then exhale, flip. Reach, open, flip it. Grab it, flip it. Ugh. Elbows, elbows, chest. Core is still activated. Don't let it reach out. Pull it in. Yeah. Take a breath. And then let your exhale flip you out. Reach out, open, open, flip, elbows, boom, bam. Right? That's activation. We want to be good at everything. So whatever it is that you need to do, whatever you're already doing, you're just going to be better. Period. All right? So lock that in. All right. So with this block, we're going to step that. Actually, we'll do the left foot. So let's start with the left foot. So we can get that left foot on there. Check in what your other foot looks like next to the block. If it's out to the side, if somehow you're making the letter V with those feet, we don't want that. So we want them straight next to each other. So we got the knees in front of us. If the hips is pushing back, keep all of this here. So you can feel the difference between being here and being here. Your body will shift. So if you want to feel it with just your hands right here, and then you shift, feel that. You'll feel your glutes just kind of tuck under you very gently, right? The top of your fingertips are just, all right? So feel that difference, know that. So we got that left foot on there. We got the shoulders. We're going to use that left foot to push the body up. Notice whatever's happening with that toe. Take a breath. And then exhale, slow release to get that foot, that right foot flat to the floor. Notice where the body wants to shift. If it just wants to shift over to the right side, now that it's down, we want to keep that hip pressed right in the center. Not over here, right in that center zone, okay? So we're going to go for it one time. Find the hips, find the chest and the shoulders. Take a breath. And then exhale to push in. So we got that little big toe action. We know we're getting strength, gaining more strength in that left side. And if those right toes wanted to come up, they want to come up. And you see all those poses where they got their leg kicked back behind them. I mean, if you want to try it, now's the time. You ain't got to go far. You just got to see what happens when the body needs to do something else. And that ankle is working. Gently, but working, yes. So take a breath wherever you are. And then let your exhale bring you back towards that center zone. And slow it down to bring it down. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to switch the feet out. Don't look. Feel. Drop that foot. Make sure that big toe presses, pushes aggressively into the floor. And then that other leg, right leg, just gets to come up. It finds the block. Let it find it. Don't look. Feel for it. If your toes is hanging too far off, move your foot back. Once you find that zone, hips in front, shoulders and all the stuff, take a breath. And then exhale, push into that right side. Lift yourself up. Again, option to keep the toe on the floor if it feels comfortable, if you want to lift it to see what that's talking about again. And this time, since we know what's up, we're going to add us some arms. So we're going out to the side. Keep the chest lifted. And we call this our hard blink stage. We're going to close our eyes real quick. Go. It's asking something to that big toe. So give yourself another hard blink. Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Notice the difference in your stability. And again, if you want to try that leg on this side. And again, you don't have to go far. You could even try it the other way. So we got one breath wherever it's at, wherever it's at. And then your exhale brings you back, slow. Toe to the flow, slow to bring it down. We're going to bring that other foot down, and then bring the arms down. So we're going to roll through those shoulders. And then use the elbows for real, for real, for real. Get bigger. Once you feel like the elbows giving you everything they got, give up the arms. Went one way, don't forget to go the other way. Bigger, 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 don't lose the body. Last one. So from here, if your bolster is still here, we're going to slide that out the way. Look at that. Look at that yoga leg. You don't even have to think about it. You can stretch the side of the body without even thinking, okay? So bolster in front, just ounce the one. Actually, with your other block, or if you only had one block, you was doing this at the house. You're just moving this one either back here or keep this one here, put the other one right there, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. So other block in the center of your mat. And again, we're trying to keep within that same line that we working. And again, wherever you end up putting it, you're just going to be feeling for it anyway. It's nothing you're going to be able to see. So wherever you put it, you got to feel for it after this, all right? So checking in with our feet, posture and alignment. We're going to shift the body over to the right. Don't drop the body. Lock it and shift it. So shift it over to the right to get that left leg up. And we go slow so we can make sure the balance is balancing. So once we got that left leg up, we take that left leg back. Back, 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 back. It's like, ooh, my block is right here. I want to be on the other side of my block. And then release my foot down to the floor. Pressing into both feet to lengthen them, to make them nice and long. Yes. You on. So we got both flat feet. We pressing into both toes. Straight legs on both sides. Take a breath. And then exhale to gently bend into that front knee. You don't even have to really move technically. Guess what I didn't do? Move. So you can bend that front knee, that right knee, without actually moving the body. So get your little bend, see where that bend is. Find your bend, lock it in. If you want more for that bend, you got to lean into it. Once you lean into it, you might end up lifting that back foot. If you want to lift that back foot, then you got to get it up. I mean, you don't have to, you know what I mean? It's a gentle, you could. So again, we piece out everything. So if you want the next step, that's how you get to it. You push, you lean, you lift. So to get back here, that's where that front bend came in, because you got to bend that front leg to get that toe to press. So we're here for our zone. So that back foot, we're going to push into those toes. Push into those toes to get that heel up. Push the toes to get the heel to bring the foot back. So know what we're using to do the thing. Toes got to be working, all right? Hips, chest, neck, and chin. We're going to shift to that other side. Start to find that lift. Find that balance first before you move that leg. Start to reach that foot back. Find where it is, find where it is, find where it is. And then release that foot towards the floor. See, I got to move mine a little bit. I ain't going to look, I'm going to feel. It's all good. So again, option to go for straight legs on both sides or find that bend. So see what that front bend feels like. Now what we know, we're gonna add the arms for this one. So we're gonna add those arms out in front of us. So we got that little bend. Find a little bit more of that bend. Option to stay here, you want more. You reaching, remember we did it with our chest before. Here go the arms, reaching us forward. You want more, you gotta push into those toes to get the foot up. Either way, you can stay with the toes, boom. Core is still engaged, so keep pulling that navel back. Take a breath. And then exhale to take your time bringing those toes to the floor. If they on the floor, take your time bringing the heel down. Take your time with your arms, so relax the shoulders. And we're gonna keep that right leg back behind us. So that front foot, there go that gas pedal. So find that lift here. If I got that lift here, that means I gotta push. I gotta push, I gotta push. So see how we feel about getting back to the back. Don't look, I almost looked and then I felt my ankle. I'm not gonna look. Line it up, boom, boom, boom. So from here, we're gonna take this back to the floor. So we back where the middle space is. We used everything that we would need to get us down there. We juice the hips, juice the shoulders, juice the knees. So talk to that bend. We're taking that block there to see what the ankles do. If they roll in again, you want to know, all right? So find that bend. Start that little bend process. If you feel like you ain't gonna make it, the hands on the knees. Okay, look, I hope they don't catch that part. I was like, oh, I think something was something there. So the only reason I'm doing it this slow while maintaining everything here is just for the point of slow movement. Either way, you could just take your time, finding where the knees are reaching towards the floor. We're trying to reach out. Remember that out, reach out. Get the fingertips, maybe a little gentle walk. Get to the edge of your mat or the front of where you feel comfortable, and then slow to start bringing those knees down. So the knees can be on the blanket or off the blanket. You can think about your comfort level right now. So I'm gently off mine just because that's where it is, but no big deal. So we're gonna spread those fingertips as wide as we can get them. So the same hands that met us out here, here, and here is the same hand that's meeting us here. So again, we practiced it for a reason. Spread the fingertips, push into the floor. So you should be pushing the floor down. Push your energy. So if you need to hear it, feel it, slam it, hit it, get it good. All right? So press into those palms. We're gonna shift the body over to the left to lift that right knee up. So the toes are still on the floor. Maybe just the big toe feel like it's on the floor. We're trying to lift that right knee up. Now pushing the toes, push the toes, push the toes. Feel the lift. Can it get the leg up? It can stay here, it can go out to the side, it can go back behind me, it can go in front, it can go in a circle. I just want to know, can I get it up? And once I have it up, what's supporting me? My arms, my core, and everything else is whatever that leg says yes to. If you want to say yes to one more thing, maybe you want to say yes and go over the other side. Look, most are almost in my way, baby, but it ain't. So again, if you got that drop knee, you can keep the knee bent. You can straighten it, put the toes on the floor. You can push the toes and straighten the leg and lift up the knee. If you want more to this, trust, there's always more. You can leave the right hand on the floor, lift the left hand. Or you can keep the left hand and lift the right hand. You can lift both hands and be back here. So again, once you know where the support is, you can, again, talk to your body and see what you get some more yeses to. But whatever shape you decided to land into, to tap into, take a breath there. And then exhale to release the hand. If you lifted the hand, bringing it back. If that leg is back behind you, option to lift it as a straight leg and bring it back, or bend the knee and bring it back, however you need to. But we're going to get that knee bent back. Check in with the toes, tucked or untucked, lock it in. Take a breath. And then exhale to get that left knee up. So get the knee up first. Get it out as far as you can get it. Then lift it. Find your lift and then find where your movement might be for this side. Keep pressing the palms into the floor. Don't let the body sink. Push to keep that strength. And if you want that up and over, give it to yourself. Drop the knee or lift the knee. Keep pressing. Wherever we at, we got one more good breath. Don't slack on that breath. And when you're ready, take your time to bring it up and bring it back, to bring it in. With that block still behind us, we're going to take the hands to push back. So toes can be tucked or untucked. Think about the sensation you want to feel. And if you're feeling the sensation you don't want to feel, then try the other one. So I'm going to untuck my toes to this one. That's just for me. So I'm going to push back. I'm pushing back as far as I feel comfortable. Once I press back, I'm going to use my hands to push, 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 push. So finding the zone here, if it's not comfortable, just to drop down. Use your other block, create some height. You sit as high as you need to, but again, we're still working the hips and working the stretch of the feet. Also, too, pay attention to the hips. They're going to want to just push back on you and give up a lot of chest. We want the hips still underneath us, and we want to lift here because we want to stay in control of the thighs. That way, if we have to push to lift up, we can. But it'd be harder to push and lift up if you here or here, it's going to still look like that. So you want to tuck it, lift it, use the feet, take a breath, and then exhale to push ourselves up. Breathing in, and then exhale, think sit down, straight down. Don't push the hips back, just think sit straight down. Taking a breath. And then exhale, push into the feet, tucked or untucked. Feel that push, feel the feet work. Push the feet down to get the body up. Rolling through those shoulders. You want to check your balance again, lift a foot. If you lifted one, try the other one. If you want to go for both, hit it. Uh-oh. Can I hit that with both and roll the shoulders? Can we? Hey, almost lost it, but we didn't. So slow with the feet, slow with the hips, sitting straight down, don't push, shift. Now with the hands, with those rolled shoulders, roll the hands back towards the feet. So we either touch any part of the foot or maybe the ankle. So roll those shoulders back, lift the head. Keeping the hands where they are. Trust it, trust it, trust it. Take a breath. And then exhale, push into the feet to lift up. See what happens, see what happens, see what happens. Now, if you feel like you had more from the shape, press the hips, roll the shoulders, and release the hands. You might go to the heel, you might end up just at the back of the thigh. Don't think it's a no because you didn't get to the feet. We got all yeses in here, okay? Chest, chin, bam. Keep pushing those hips up and out, up and out, up and out. One more breath. And then exhale to lift up through the chest. The chest lifts you, shoulders, hips, everything is working. Slow with the roll. So with that block that's behind you, blocker blocks that's behind you, we'll move those on out our way. With the knees, again, we're strengthening everything very intentionally on purpose. So we got to shift to get one leg up because we're just walking back. That's all we do. We're just trying to kneecap it back, back to where the feet about the last part of your mat. They say stand up, but we not. All right, hands to the floor. So don't reach out. We're going to reach straight down. Reason why, so we can walk out. Build your strength, build your strength, build your strength. You get to a point where you can't go no more. Slow to release the hips. You might find a zone that you like with a little back bend. If that is not your zone, bend the elbows. Option to leave the feet. You want some more, want something different. You can give a toe, you can give 2 toes. You can even bring the soles of the feet together and bring the knees out further. Uh-oh. If any of that is a no or a girl, please, you got a kneecap and get you something else to give you, girl, bye. So we got the girl bye move. I don't cry in the car. But this is the one. This gets you something, okay? So if you want to play with it, you can try it. You can try it while you lift it, or you can. If it feels comfortable to do both at the same time, for me, it is not, but it is possible for others. All right, so if you want to try that with one, you can. If you want to try it with the other one, you can. If you want to try it with both, you can. So again, talk to your body. Find a zone. Zone. We want you to be able to play around once you get to the house. You want to be able to play with your stuff when you get to the crib. It's something there that you're not using that you can just reuse. Rolling pins are very therapeutic. You got, what else did I use? I had a glass jar I used to stretch my feet out, all type of stuff. That's some good stuff. So anything, again, to open up the front of the body, opens up the hips, low back. And some of you feel like you can just keep breathing into it. If you feel like you got to hold something and it's just very, very uncomfortable, that's the part we want you to let go of and not do that no more. Yeah. Just think if there's any sensitivity in the sides of the knees just because this is so hard, you can try where the thigh is if you want to do both, or you can bring it closer. But the further out is the wider the hips are. Yeah. And again, it could be a pillow, it could be anything. Taking our time with our breath, time with our movement. Like, man, that was 5 minutes. Like a boss, that breath gets you right on through. So again, taking your time with your breath, with your movement, attach all of those pieces. Create your body puzzle. Press something to lift something. We call it our lift, press, release. You got to lift something up, press something down, and then release something else. So taking your time to find your way back to our start. Mm-hmm. Taking a breath. Gentle with your exhales. And then we'll go ahead and take an inhale to bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale to press the palms together, bringing the hands down to the forehead. And here, reminding ourselves to have more kindness, more love, more patience, and more mindfulness in our thoughts. Breathing in. And then exhale, hands down to the lips. Here, reminding ourselves to have more kindness, more love, more patience, and more mindfulness in our speech. Breathing in. And then exhale, hands down to the heart. Here, reminding ourselves to have more kindness, more love, more patience, and more mindfulness in our actions. I bow to you, yogis. Namaste, namaste, not mama. Hey, 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 hey. Appreciate you, love you. Thank you for putting up on us. If you need something, say something. And we're going to activate it and make it work, all right? We'll see you here next Tuesday. We're going to see you here next Tuesday. Other you next Tuesday. You next to the you that didn't go up and do nothing. Next Tuesday for you, all right? Peace in the Middle East. Use your yoga. Use your yoga. Use your yoga. The more you actually actively use it everywhere you are, you're just going to be stronger, period. I promise you. Okay? You don't have to guess how old I am, but I am there, okay? Do your stuff. Thank you.